What is going on, everybody? 2Bob29 back in the lounge yet again. Make sure to kick back, relax, and grab some snacks. It is the finale of our moment review, the Yokozuna's Bodyslam Challenge, and we're checking out Hall of Fame Lex Luger. Hall of Fame Lex not only gets the armor bonus, the all gem damage bonus, the huge old health bonus, but he also gets this sweet botch gem bonus and actually a multi-gem strength bonus. So he gets 5 of those 6 bonuses from that moment, which is super sweet. I know my preview did not have the gears equipped. However, I did equip the gears since then. So we've got plus 2 MP and plus 200% gem damage. But we're going to try and see what it's like without those gears first and foremost. Checking out the green, yellow moveset, the vertical suplex, the leaping elbow drop, and the running forearm smash. I'm sure you're familiar with these moves already. We have the steel and big Papa Pump combo because we're going to assume that we don't have gears equipped. We also have Zombie Becky for green and botch gem, and we have NWO Hogan to make charging up these yellow moves just a little bit quicker. And our skill plates and our straps and medals, 150% gem damage strap, 100% on the Fury 3s, and we got a couple of really solid skill plates here. The botch slapped, make 8 or more botch gems, 8 random gems into multi-strength 8, and the big botch man ultimate plate, 30 or more botch gems, increase all your gem damage by 300%. So first up, we're going to check this out against Big Papa Pump, and then we'll see some other stuff going on against Zombie Sammy, because he is a striker, and we get a little bonus against strikers. In this case, none of this would be charged. It would be at 1 MP. So first and foremost, we're going to make our 2-3 matches here. So boom, 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 boom. All right. Double set of 3 matches, even with a little cascade, no problemo. And then we're going to pick one side to turn into botch gems. So I like the look of this right side of the board. And the rest of it is going to turn into our botch slapped skill plate bonus. And we get the gem damage bonus from it. We just hit for over 50 million damage on the damage per and 50 million gem damage as well because of the bonuses, because of the skill plate getting those multi-gems out there. So a good sweet 100 million damage on Hall of Fame Lex with that set up. However, there is even more that you can possibly do. If you wanted to assume that we had I think it's 1 gear. So the gold gear is available on the prize wall, the Armory Loot prize wall, and that will give you the plus 2 starting MP. So if you wanted to assume that we had that, we wouldn't need to have Big Papa Pump. Instead of Big Papa Pump, what you can do is you can go ahead and hit up Wade Barrett here for 100% extra on the botch gem damage. So that's a huge pick-me-up and a huge win right there. On top of that, our finisher's only 10 MP, so do we really need NWO Hogan? Honestly, not really. And what you are going to get from playing this month is Becky, Back in Business Bex. So what you can do is you could start out like this. We can keep everything else exactly the same in terms of the skill plates, the strap, the medal, no problem. And we're going to go once again up against our boy, Mr. Big Papa Pump. So we're pretending that we have the gear here. So we're still going to use steel, and we will have a 3 MP on the yellows here instead. So my quickest way of doing this is just saying make a 7 match, go all the way up the side of a board, easy peasy. There you go. And then you can go ahead and make your 5x7 area into botch gems. Boom. Even easier. And you hit 1.74 million damage per botch gem. You got 35 of those suckers out there, so you're looking at a huge amount of damage, to be honest with you. I think it's about 60 mil, and then all of the gem damage thereafter. So again, a very consistent 100 million damage. Definitely more than just the bare bones minimum of 100 mil, but very, very strong. Now we can go ahead on to our striker, which is Sami Zayn. We're going to keep the same exact setup, that same energy that we got heading into this one. So what we can do here as well, again, will be at 3 out of 10. So what you can do is you can make a 5 match and a 3 match, or you can once again just ride up the side here is totally fine. There you go, locked and loaded, ready to go. You get your 5x7 area, you get your 1x6 area first of multi-gems. Those are stronger than your botch slapped skill plate. They are times 16s. You put your botch gems down, then you get your times 8s out there. Then you go ahead and hit your 60 million base damage for all those botches. You turn all of these gems into green gems with the bonus from the Big Botchman skill plate. There's a cool 86 mil. So 86 and 60. You're looking at just shy of 150 million damage with Hall of Fame Lex. A huge shout out to the Yokozuna's Body Slam Challenge. So again, I know this is both gears on the Lex. I can't really take the gear off or disable it, but that's part of what we got for the preview today. So if you like the video, make sure to like the video. If you haven't done so already, hit that subscribe button to stay in tune with all of the continued content that I will keep on pumping out there. Share with all your friends that want to see Hall of Fame Lex in action with the gears, with the moments, with the plates, with the whole nine. And leave some comments below. Let me know what you thought of our little moment series checking out the Yokozuna's Body Slam Challenge. We hit up Original Lex, we hit up Yoko, we hit up Hall of Fame Macho, and we hit up Hall of Fame Lex. I'm going to leave the rest to anyone else out there that has this moment and wants to make content on it, or any of the other content creators. I am not going to burn my time with it. But that's going to be it for this video. That's going to be it for this series. Until next time, y'all. Have a good one.